official console launch update provided by Studio Wildcard, and why the recent patches on Steam were held back from private servers for several days. Hello survivors, I'm GP bringing you the latest ARK news. You may have seen in yesterday's video when I was talking about the number of sales ARK Survival Ascended had made in its first 24 hours, where Studio Wildcard had said that from now on, updates and pretty much most forms of communication are now generally going to be coming directly from the official ARK accounts on the ARK website, Discord and Twitter, and no longer directly from individual employees due to recent unsavory events. Well, the first update is out and it covers the current situation on the console release. So sit back and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these updates. They posted this announcement out there saying, ARK Survival Ascended console launch update. Xbox. Unfortunately, the certification process has yielded some unexpected issues, so we are working with Microsoft to resubmit the build as soon as possible. We're currently targeting ARK Survival Ascended to launch early next week, and we hope to share a more precise update by the end of the week. We apologise for the added delay, we're working hard to get it out the door. PlayStation. We are directly iterating with our partners and Sony on the ASA release and are still on track for launch at the end of this month. We'll update you as we make more meaningful progress and have a precise launch window to share. We know you've been looking forward to ASA and we're sorry to keep our console survivors waiting. So for Xbox, it confirms what I think a lot of people were probably expecting, and that is that it isn't coming this week, after they had said previously that they were still hopeful for later this week after they missed the November 14th release date. It also pretty much confirms it has failed certification, which previously they just said that it was still in cert, but this time it's pretty clear that it's gone back to Wildcard for additional work. And for PlayStation, well, it doesn't tell you anything new as it says exactly what's been said before. However, if the Xbox version failed cert, then there's a decent chance, whatever the issues are, they would likely experience them on PlayStation 2, which could mean they need to do the same work on that platform as well. So one positive side to this is the communication. This is the sort of comms that Wildcard need to put out there in the open for all to see, and a lot more regularly. I mean, I'm not a console player, but I still appreciate them putting this update out there instead of doing what they usually do and wait until the community crunch on Friday and tell everyone it's not coming this week when this week is already over. So yes, there's still some waiting to go, I'm afraid. Not the best news, but it is coming. Dare I say it, soon. But what does that mean for crossplay though? Wildcard's initial plan was to separate Steam from console until December, then merge the two to have a full crossplay network. Now Wildcard have said that there will be new servers released when Xbox and PlayStation release, but they haven't said what their plans are yet for the current Steam network, because surely it's too late now to merge them with console, right? Now it's possible they could still do that. I honestly don't see them going down the route of wiping servers because they always treat that as a last resort, the same as they did with ARK Survival Evolved, but nothing that was done like Atlas where they pretty much wiped every other day. So this likely means they'll need to put out a lot more official servers than they originally intended. And speaking of servers, if anyone is currently playing on a private server, you may have noticed that you were stuck on server version 26.11 for days, even though there had been several patches released. Well, I got an explanation from the little panda who works over at Studio Wildcard as the live ops and server administrator, and he said, "We've been doing some iterating on some memory related fixes mostly and doing smaller scale tests, thus why unofficial hasn't been updated. We did just push out 26.25 though, which retroactively includes most of the other patch contents that weren't received." Now I think this is what the upcoming public test branch is going to be used for more. A while back they said they intend to bring out a public test branch where they can test their more significant updates and have the public join the servers to stress test them. Although it's not clear when this will start happening, I think this is the sort of thing they'll use it for, which will hopefully mean patches don't get delayed for unofficial servers quite like these ones were. But survivors, I really hope one day soon I'll be bringing you all the news you want to hear regarding console. But until then, that's all for now. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with the latest ARK news.